Hello, my sexy Sagittarius. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for your intimate extended birthday bonus reading. So I hope you guys had a fantastic season. And as we are wrapping things up and moving into the next season, we are going to dive deep into the energies of you and your specific lover, okay, your person. So whoever that might be, remember to reverse roles if necessary. Take what resonates only and leave the rest behind. If this is your story and you're totally feeling the vibes, then be sure to comment below. And if not for you this time around, you can always check my channel and other placements for messages you need to hear. Other than that, please continue to like these videos, comment, share, subscribe, and turn up those notifications so you get that memo from YouTube when I post a new video. So obviously, Sagittarius, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all of you who are members and subscribers of the channel. All of your love and support is so appreciated. And of course, thank you to those of you who have sent me anything for Christmas time, donations, cards, and things like that. I appreciate you guys so much. And on top of that, those of you who have purchased personal readings, that is so appreciated and so helpful, especially this time of year. So thank you for that. And if you are still needing to book your personal reading, you do have time with the 50% off sale. You have a few days left to get booked. And of course, all of the details to book with me are down in the description box below, along with the link to the members only area for those of you who like this specific flavor of reading. So speaking of flavor of reading, this is an intimate extended deep dive. So if you're underage, now is the chance to get on out of here, okay? Click off, have a blessed day in the Lord, and we will see you in the next one. And obviously, those of you sticking around for that spiciness, then let's get into it. Let us find out what Spirit wants us to see in regards to your person, your connection. What do they want to say as we are moving into Christmas and the new year? Wow, so Sagittarius, we've got, I am so ashamed of how I treated you. So this person has regrets, okay? They have regrets. They know they didn't treat you the way that you deserved, okay? What else do they have to say? Oh, I'm going to surprise you when you least expect it. Isn't that the time of year? Getting surprises, giving gifts, showing up, spending time with people you love, surrounding yourself with people who, care for you, that you care about. This person obviously cares enough to look back on their decision making and see how poor they chose in the past, okay? What decisions they've made that were actually not the best in hindsight, right? So they want to surprise you. They want to sneak up on that ass, Sagittarius, and they want to maybe give you a gift, send you a message, okay? We also have, oh gosh, we've got some drama here about the karmic partner popping up. So first and foremost, we have the guilt of what I did eats away at me. So like I said, this person is having some feelings of guilt and remorse and regret. We also have, I'm only passing time in their arms. Oh my God. So it's getting deeper, Sagittarius. I feel like this person may have chosen someone over you at one point, may have gone off in a different direction. Okay, whatever you want to call it. They realize that the person that they are spending time with, it's just passing of time. It's not anything deep. It's not anything really substantial. And obviously, this person must be a karmic partner, as we have. My karmic partner has threatened to hurt you. I would never let that happen. So directly or indirectly, obviously, this person is with someone who would go to those extremes, okay? And they are saying they're not going to let that happen. So I feel a little bit of a protective vibe coming from this person, trying to maybe prevent any drama from happening or bleeding into your life, especially after the way they treated you. And then finally, your love saved me from an empty, meaningless life. So things were meaningless until you came along. And, maybe this person was a little afraid, a little scared, or whatever. They had options, and they know now that they chose wrong, Sagittarius. So that is the opening message here from your person. Let's see how the cards lay out. Okay, what else do we need to see? What does Spirit want to show us about the energy of this connection? What does Spirit want to show us about the energy of this connection for Sagittarius, please, and their person? Okay, so we have the lower and the higher self, and here we have your energy, Saggies. So Sagittarius and also the throat chakra, you know, this could be a lot of different things, right? You could have had some conversations with this person, or they could have had some conversations with someone else, even if it's just with their higher self, okay? Recognizing that they needed to do some growing up, some maturing, that they understood that the decisions they made in the past were coming from a low vibrational energy. And now as they evolve and expand and ascend on their journey, they're starting to look back at the past and they're like, man, I was so small then. You know, I made some really poor decisions. I treated people not the best, and particularly this Sagittarius, okay? The throat chakra also is telling me that this person is desiring to have a conversation with you and vice versa. But Sag, I think that you're in that mode where you don't really want to have a conversation with this person unless they are coming from that higher perspective. Because there's no use, right? There's no use in trying to talk to somebody about the past if they're still living in the past, if they're still unwilling to let go of past versions of themselves. But I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying your person is evolving. The connection itself is evolving. And that's what happens in these sort of soul connections, right? We act as the catalyst for that person, and it helps us to grow. It helps us to rise up into our higher potential. And so it's kind of happening on both sides is what I'm feeling. The other card out we have is loving and trusting yourself. And I say both sides, and here she is looking in the mirror. So I do feel that for you specifically, Sagittarius, you have gone through an awakening in a sense where you are trusting your decisions. You love yourself enough to know that you don't really need this person or need anyone for that matter. You're focused on painting yourself in the best light and making moves in the world from that energy of love. This could even be you, again, attracting individuals or attracting this person back in because you learned that lesson. And so as you focus on yourself, this person starts to begin to focus on themselves. And it's just the follow the leader, okay? Following the leader, the leader. Like that's what this person is doing. They're following your lead, Sagittarius. So let's get one more card for the overall energy here. And look at that, more confirmation. The roads to regret or remorse. So clearly this person is regretful over the past. They're given that one look over their shoulders as they get in their canoe and get ready to paddle away. Like, whew, man, I'm looking back at what I did and I do not feel good about that. We need to get in our little boats and get to calmer water. This card makes me think of the Six of Swords. So with the root chakra energy in this card, I feel like this person had some fears, and maybe that's why they stayed in that situation or why they moved towards someone else, because it didn't feel as scary, as real, as serious, as deep. But as you can see, she's on her way. Okay, she had to stay where she was so that she could learn those lessons because she wasn't ready yet. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. But I feel this person is definitely on their way towards you, wanting to communicate, wanting to be open because you are giving that energy in your life. It's a mirroring vibe. So even more, we've got reaching outward with the throat chakra here, and little Miss hanging over the balcony with her titties about to spill out, flirting, okay? Shaking that little handkerchief. And even the tower here in the background is symbolic to me because I feel like this could be a conversation that might be even shocking that you weren't expecting to have with this person. But the number 14 at the bottom makes me think of temperance energy. So this could be something you waited for such a long time, Sagittarius. And then when it happens, you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect this. Because you sort of allowed yourself to forget and move on and focus on you. So you're doing the best thing, I think. And I think Spirit is just pointing towards that fact. You're doing what's right for you. And now this person has no choice but to look in the mirror at themselves. Take a hard, cold look at what it is that stopped them from being with the person who they feel they hurt, that they love, okay? When you came along, everything had meaning. So let's move into the tarot. Let's find out what they're thinking, what's in their heart space, and what's going on here. So in their thoughts, judgment, not surprise. We have the doves flying out of her little coochie over here, and she's just letting it happen. She's letting the process happen. She's laying back and she's like, okay, Spirit, do with me what you will. I recognize my choices weren't the best, and now I can see that this is coming back around for me to review. And what we've got, planets in retrograde. Mercury is officially in retrograde now, so this judgment energy is hitting them hard. They're very much so aware of it. They're focused on their decisions, and they're going through a period of enlightenment and awakening. So to clarify that, we have the Fool. Yes, they're preparing for this next part of their journey. They recognize they're going to have to take a risk in your direction if they're going to make changes, or if they're going to change the past. So I love how we have this woman who's got a dummy. She looks like she's about to be a ventriloquist, but the dummy looks like an old woman. So this could even be very symbolic in a sense where this person knows that they also need to take a risk in breaking free of someone else, or maybe an outdated concept or idea. But she's looking down at her and smirking, and she's smirking right back in her little painted plastic face. So all of this could be very symbolic as far as what's going on in this person's situation. I feel like there's this need to set themselves free from this very rigid sort of energy, okay? The Fool is also trusting in the universe, trusting that they're being led and guided where they need to go, and not stressing or worrying about it, taking that leap of faith in your direction. That is what they're focused on. So let's talk about their heart space. What are they feeling for you currently? The Eight of Wands. Wow. So you guys, the Eight of Wands is passion, it's excitement, it's movement, but also it's a card of love at first sight and instant connection, right? She's over here trying to get that arrow that Cupid slid through her booty cheeks in this picture, okay? So, you know, when you came along, everything had meaning. Everyone else in their life, everything else they've done, it's been meaningless. Now there's this passionate, exciting energy, and they're like, ooh, I can't wait to move towards this person. I want to communicate with them. I want to take action towards them. And it's a card of free will. So in their heart, that is exactly how they feel. We also have here the Knight of Water and the King of Earth. So this could even be going along with their desire. They want to come forward and show you how much they care. Look at this knight, okay? The horse, they stopped here at the edge of the bank, but this knight is going into the water, and it looks like he's about to venture into this cave. This is someone doing something risky, putting themselves in harm's way, okay? Getting completely soaked, symbolically speaking, obviously. But they're doing something to show how much they care. Okay, that's what their desire is. I see I see the Knight of Cups as someone like a Romeo, right? Someone who can't help but show how they feel. They can't help but be obvious about what's in their heart. But there is a fear there, okay? There's a little fear there of rejection, of not being good enough. So I think this person right now is prioritizing here, okay? I don't know what this creepy old man is doing, lifting up her skirt, but that could also be very symbolic too of your person's situation. If they're with someone who's constantly like harassing them, or they're, you know, doing things to them that make them feel violated, disrespected, and things of that nature, that could definitely be symbolic. But the King of Earth can represent a married man, can represent an earth sign, okay? But someone who is stable and secure within themselves, daddy vibes too. So I think that this person just desires to come forward and tell you how they really feel, even if it's risky, even if you might reject them, because they need to come forward with that stable energy, okay? Now, again, for some of you, this is a third-party situation and your person is currently married, and the problem that they're having here could be that they can't keep what's in their heart a secret. They can't stifle that energy for anyone. And so there could be some, you know, eyebrows raised in this situation where somebody is sort of catching on that they have feelings, because they they can't do anything but wear their heart on their sleeve about it. This person's making it way too obvious how they feel for you. So what are their actions going to be here? The stars. So I'm hearing that song by Coldplay, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. Like, this person, I think they know that you're their wish come true. They're going to continue to pray and hope and trust in divine timing that everything is aligning the way that it needs to. You know, the stars is also about healing. And I said that one card kind of made me think of the Six of Swords, which is about healing and moving to calmer waters. So I think this person is going to continue to hope and pray and wish for the best. Let's clarify the stars. Yeah. Okay. So we got some saucy images on these cards, so I'll try to cover it up a little bit for YouTube. But I feel like too, we've got this energy of taking action, again, making those moves towards stability with the Knight of Earth. So we're taking a step down from the King of Earth. So we have the desire to show up as that stable, secure energy, but then also their likely actions are saying they are going to make moves. It's just going to be very slow moving, okay? The Two of Fire is someone planning the future, planning to take action, already knowing which direction they want to go. This could even be world travel or someone coming to visit you, like I said earlier. And maybe this has been a long time coming, right? Maybe you've waited so long and you've been patient for this person to come through with a solid, stable offer. But Spirit's saying, like, they're going to be taking action on the plans that they've made for the future with you, and they're going to come through. Okay, that is what I'm feeling. They're going to come through. So I'm going to grab this last card that's falling off the deck too, which is the Seven of Fire. So this is the warrior's energy. So I really think this person's going to fight for what they believe in, fight for what's right. I think this person definitely has an idea in their mind of how they want things to go, and they're not going to back down. They're not going to let up, okay? This is someone who is going to fight for it. So this person's a fighter. They want to come towards you. They want to act on these plans that they've had for your future. And even more so, you guys, we have the Page of Cups. They want to apologize. All right, look at this big brute carrying her over his shoulders and all. She has all these little lashings on her legs, like she's been punished. Okay, so I think that's very symbolic too. I think this person has felt that way, that they've just been punished, getting lashing after lashing from the universe because they needed to look back on their past and recognize where they went wrong. They needed to recognize how important it is to make amends with you, Sagittarius. They can't let you go. They've got to take you over their shoulder and carry you out the building if necessary. Like, that's what they're going to do. They're going to fight for you. They're going to explain to you their feelings. It might come off very small as far as emotionally speaking, but this person is going to let you know that they have feelings for you, okay? We also have the Lovers, so that's even more confirmation for me. The reason why is, and look, she has lashings all over her back. That's crazy. All of these lashings, you guys, blood and everything. This is kind of scary looking, but she looks like she's sitting there and she's posing for a painting. So I think, again, this person has felt like in pain and torment without you, and knowing specifically that they've been guided to you, there's this energy continuing to pull them in your direction regardless of what's really going on the surface. They're in pain without you. That's what I'm feeling, okay? So they know this has been guided. They know that this was a choice they needed to make, and once more I'm hearing they chose wrong. They made a poor choice. So let's grab some energy here just to continue elaborating on that. Yeah, so we've even got the Seven of Earth. So look at this guy over here creeping behind her shoulder, keeping an eye on her. You know, this person has never stopped keeping an eye on those seeds that the two of you have planted. I think this person has also just kind of been watching you grow, watching your growth, and maybe feeling frustrated because they see how well you're doing, Sagittarius, and all they can do right now is sort of watch until they're willing to take action and take that risk and leap of faith. That's all they're ever going to be able to do. But they need to come correct and let you know where you both stand. or they're going to always be stuck in that situation of frustration, of needing to wait. Like, no, I believe that there are some cases like right place, right time, wrong time, right person. Like, there's so many different scenarios you can jumble up in that, but I do also believe that there is no time to waste. Okay, there's no time to waste. There's never a better time than now. If there's something on your heart, if you're being pulled in a certain direction, if you know that you're being guided to be with someone, to speak to someone, anything, trust those feelings. Don't allow yourself to sit there in pent up frustration, hoping that divine timing will just bring you back. Like, sometimes you need to do the work. That's what this Seven of Pentacles card is about. I think they're coming full circle and recognizing it's time for them to start watering those seeds that were planted. Okay, they're not going to grow if they're not tended to. So this person's getting frustrated with themselves because they didn't water the seeds, they didn't nurture the seeds, and there was so much potential for growth here. And now all they can do is watch you grow and watch you thrive. I just got deja vu, Sagittarius. So what is this person's blockage or challenge? What is their blockage or challenge? Okay, the Nine of Earth. So I do think that for a lot of you, this person is currently in a relationship because their challenge is to break free and gain their independence. Okay, so they're in a situation right now where they're possibly wrapped up in a codependent relationship of some kind or situation. If it's not an actual relationship, this could be like a work dynamic or family dynamic for some of you. But this person recognizes breaking free as a challenge. That's why the whole taking a leap of faith and a risk is on their mind, because that's pretty much what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to go out there and risk it for the biscuit and do things on their own and break away from whoever is in their life that's keeping them stuck. That whole message about the karmic partner threatening to hurt you, like, that could be the risk in itself. This person wants to break free of that energy, but they feel like if they don't stick around, that they're going to end up doing something that's going to make things so much worse for them, right? So what is the likely outcome here between you and this person? This is a lot, you guys. Okay, so here's the thing. So I've got the Knight of Air. I have the 10 of, oh goodness, you need to put that sausage away, mister. We're going to go through each of these cards, but I've got 4 as the likely outcome, okay? The Knight of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the Death card, and the 7 of Swords in the reverse. So overall, what I see this as is this person is going to be putting an end to this sneakiness, this lying, this third-party energy. I also see them coming forward and like speaking their truth and getting a lot of things off of their chest, Sagittarius. The Knight of Air, they come in hot and they don't really even think about it, right? It looks like she's wearing little Christmas boots. I'm gonna need that outfit. Where'd you get it, girl? So you can see she's coming forward. There's going to be a conversation, I feel, and there's going to be a release of a burden here, okay? It looks like in this image, this man has his dick out and he's ready to force himself up on her. She's trying to pull away. So we saw that card earlier of the man like lifting up the skirt and kind of being in that violating energy. I feel like that's how this person feels. Like they're being violated in their life, that they have no freedom and that they're constantly overloaded with burdens and feelings of fear. And all they want to do is end that cycle. They want to have some fun and shake things up in their life and move away from anything that makes them feel, again, like they're stuck in the past in that lower vibrational energy, breaking away from toxicity, shutting away parts of themselves that make them feel stuck and trapped. Like this person is basically recognizing that if they don't say something, if they don't say what they need to say, then they're going to end up stuck in this cycle once again. And I don't think they're willing to do that. This time she's lifting up her skirt on her own. She's like, all right, let's reveal all. Let's put all the cards on the table. We're going to be honest and open about what's really good here and what's not working. And there's going to be an ending. Okay. So that is what I'm seeing as the likely outcome. Let's go ahead and just find out, is there anything else we need to see in terms of their situation, their energy, anything else Spirit wants to show us about this connection. What do they truly desire here? What do they truly desire? The 10 of Swords. They desire an ending to that situation that's been so painful for them. The ending of a separation, perhaps, between you and them. But in this image, we have this woman being flown away on a helicopter. And this poor bloke is standing on top of the roof holding her slipper, her glass slipper. So there's this Cinderella energy, like you're the one that got away, Sagittarius. And they've been in so much pain ever since then. They've dealt with betrayal. They've dealt with feelings of being at rock bottom, of things being over. And that's not something that they want to live with, okay? They're going to come and hunt your ass down with that glass slipper like Prince Charming, okay? So that is what I'm getting. Anything else we need to see? Anything else we need to see for this person? Yeah, the Devil. So I do feel even more so this person is definitely entangled in a situation. We know that the Devil and the Lovers are very similar, right? The Lovers is a test. Will you choose love? Will you move with love? Or will you get sucked into the grind, the material world, the lust, the greed, the sex, the obsessions, the addictions, the codependency? It's like, I'm thinking of that game Chutes and Ladders, okay? That's what this person has been dealing with. That's what they've been learning. So I do feel that they recognize the toxicity in their life. I do also think that they have been obsessing over you and over this energy that they've been feeling, trying to figure out a way to break free and become single, so that they can be honest about how they really feel, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So once more, I do feel this person could be involved in a marriage or a family dynamic that's very toxic. But underneath it all, I think that this person values the idea of the 10 of Pentacles, but I don't feel that they like being in that situation that they're in now. As you can see, she's over here reading a book and sipping on a glass of champagne by herself at a cafe. This isn't the typical image that you see when you think of the 10 of Pentacles. You think of family, ancestry, legacy, money, like massive wealth. And this one, she's sitting here by herself. So I think this person values the concept or the potential of turning your 7 of Pentacles situation into a 10 of Pentacles. But right now, I think they're recognizing they need to break away from this other situation and be good on their own before they can be ready to truly be in your life, okay? And that is why we saw that 9 of Pentacles as the challenge, because you can't have the 10 of Pentacles until you reach through and gain that sense of individuality, okay? So very interesting, you guys. The 8 of Swords underneath that card tells me this person is definitely experiencing some massive anxiety and fear about the future. They could be in that situation where they feel as if they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and, you know, afraid to make a move. But this is all a mental prison that they've put themselves in based on their decisions, once again. So they're in this energy because they already know what they did, what they should have done, and now they feel like they're stuck, okay? Hopefully this person can free themselves of that anxiety and recognize that there's nothing truly holding them back from making any moves forward. So that is what I'm seeing, you guys. 5 of Earth. So I think going along with this fear and anxiety, I think that's the thing. They're afraid that if they were to remove themselves from that situation, that this is how they would end up. A beggar, right? With nothing, no worth, no value. This is that division of assets card where you can say, okay, this could be someone who was recently divorced. I think that's what this person is afraid of. I think they're afraid that they're not going to have anything to offer, that they're going to have to deal with their abandonment issues and wounds, or even the fear that this person they're with will have specific, you know, traumas and things surrounding, you know, separation and things of that nature. Okay, hopefully you understand what I'm saying. So that is what I see. I do feel that there is going to be an ending happening here during the next couple of weeks. And to go even further into that, we do have the World, which is the ending of a major cycle, lessons learned, and things of that nature. So I do see that happening here for you and your person. Let's see what the Lover's Oracle has to say. And then we will, oh God, not the card explosion. Then we will dive into some more messages, okay? So I'm going to take the two that are upright. So we've got here we go. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So don't get stuck in a spot where you're resisting, okay? Let the energy flow and let the universe surprise you. We also have forgiveness. So stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. This goes back to what I was saying before about how there's no time to waste, okay? There's no time to wait. If there's something you want to say, something you want to do, you need to do it, because you only live once in this meat suit, okay? So make the most of your time here and do what you love. Be with who you love. Enjoy what you love. That is what life is about, okay? Yes, there are struggles. Yes, there are ups and downs, but never should we rob ourselves of our own happiness by being silent in a situation where we should speak, or by being motionless in a situation where we need to act, okay? Let's get one more Lover's Oracle message. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. So back to that Page of Cups. I think this person is going to communicate their feelings, but deep down their feelings are so much more than what they will reveal. And finally, we have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yes, enjoy the energy. Don't get all paranoid or anything like that if that energy was you from before. If that Eight of Swords was something you were resonating with, don't let that be you, okay? Just let that energy flow, feel that passion, do things that make you feel that passion, and live in the moment, okay? So let's get some more messages from this person as far as their desires, things maybe they want to do to you or experience with you. So we have sex in the 5D and submissive. So I do think that this person desires to be in that situation with you where you're just like putty in their hands, okay? But that could be something that you're feeling. If there's a sexual energy that you feel between you and this person in the 5D, or if you're having sex dreams of them, or you're just experiencing their energy at weird times, it's because they cannot stop thinking about that booty, okay? We have Ride Me. Okay, so maybe this person wants to be the submissive and wants you to take control. We have Freaky Fantasy and Morning After. So obviously, once again, this goes back to what I said about the feelings being a lot deeper, because they don't just want the freaky fantasy. They don't just want the one experience, that hit it and quit it. They want to be with you the morning after too. They want to continue the fun into the next day, okay? Let's get one more. And sexual tension. Yeah, so obviously there is that vibe that exists between the two of you. There's a lot of tension there that's building that needs to be released. And we have foreplay for days. So this person wants to please you, okay? They really do. They want to make it last. Not just in the bedroom, but in life in general. They want to make this time last with you. And then finally we have soul sex. So 5D energy popping up, soul sex. This person clearly feels a deeper connection with you than just surface level. So anything else, any other messages they want to tell you as we wrap up this reading? Okay, so We have, there is so much I need to say to you. So obviously we were talking about those conversations that need to be had, and my lies have been catching up with me. So this person, just the guilt, everything is just confirming this person feels so guilty. Maybe they lied to you outright, or maybe they just kept things from you with that Seven of Swords energy, but they want to end that cycle, okay? They want the truth to be out. They're tired of having to sneak around or lie about how they really feel. What if it's too late? Please don't give up on me. Okay, so this person is scared. They're worried that you will reject them. They're hoping it's not too late. Let's get a few more. Your energy is intoxicating. Yes, you are like a drug to them. You have taught me so much. Thank you for never giving up on me. So if you have been a supportive presence in this person's life, Sagittarius, they are so grateful for you and your energy, okay? They know just how important you have been on their spiritual journey, okay? So again, we keep going deeper than just the sexual energy. And this karmic situation is not it. I deserve to live a life full of happiness. So, yes, I agree. This person, and we all do, right? Everyone deserves to be happy and not be stuck in situations that aren't meant for us, that are clearly not giving off the good vibes, right? Let's get a couple more since it's y'all's birthday bonus and all. I didn't tell you the whole truth. I'm sorry, right? So we said whether they lied to you directly or by omission, they did not tell you everything. I'm going to prove to you that I deserve another chance. Okay, yes, they're going to fight for it, remember? You helped me to become more open-minded about my spiritual beliefs. So you are acting as their teacher here, Sagittarius. And in my mind, it's you and me forever. So we got forever, okay? This person wants to be with you forever. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. Again, if it did, don't forget to like the video, comment, share, subscribe, and turn up your notifications. Become a member of the channel if you haven't already, or book that personal reading at 50% off. Other than that, you guys, the next video that's coming up is going to be the Capricorn all signs energy reading. So be sure to tune in for that one, and your full moon in Cancer reading coming up next week. Other than that, I love you so much, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.